guys, what is up? MTG back in another video. In today's video, we are talking about a new Magic the Gathering format that I am excited about. It's called Pioneer, as you probably saw in the thumbnail and the title of this video. It's basically a newer version, updated version of Modern, which I am excited about because I myself am a huge Modern player. We are going to hop into this today. I'm just going to be reading the article that Wizards put out, and yes, this is a sanctioned by Wizards, or a created by Wizards format. This is not like some person who made up a format and is calling it a thing, but we're gonna hop into this here. I have my phone out and I'm gonna read the article that Wizards put out to you guys so you guys can see for yourself what is coming with this new format. And then if you subscribe to this channel, I'm going to be doing a second video, which is going to be my thoughts and opinions on the format. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn the notification bell on so that you see the next episode, which will be coming out this weekend. Let's read this article. So, announcing the Pioneer format. Pioneer, a new non-rotating format featuring cards from Return to Ravnica and Forward, is coming to tabletop and Magic Online events very soon. Why a new format and why now? Where and when will you be able to play it? Excellent questions. Thursday, October 24th, Aaron Forsyth, which is actually tomorrow if you're watching this, the day that this video is put out, and Max McCall will be on weekly MTG on twitch.tv/magic at 2 p.m. PT to answer any and all questions about Pioneer. In the meantime, read on, and as we're going to do, to find out a little bit more about the format. The story behind Pioneer starts with Modern. Years and years ago, in 2011 to be exact, Modern was created as an in-between point for players not yet ready to dive deep into the Legacy, but looking for more ways to use their collection once cards rotated out of Standard. It was 18 years after the first Legacy legal set was released. That would be limited edition alpha, and the gap needed filling. Fast forward to now, and Modern has become what we wanted it to be, a non-rotating format players enjoy and feel free to explore. Standard, meanwhile, is thriving and being introduced to a new generation of players through Magic the Gathering Arena. But there's a gap, a sizable one. The oldest Modern set came out in 2003, 16 years ago. And now that Modern's card pool is this large, it no longer serves the needed role of format where you can use your standard cards after rotation. For players who started more recently and still want to play with their favorite cards after rotation, Pioneer, like Modern before it, bridges the gap while providing a fun experience for both tabletop and Magic Online. Currently, there are no plans to add it as a format to Magic the Gathering Arena. Before we go further down the Pioneer trail, let's make one thing crystal clear. Modern isn't going anywhere. We love Modern and players do as well. Pioneer isn't replacing it in any sense. It is instead a recognition of diverse, growing, and stratified player base. As we discussed when we launched our update esports programs, tabletop play is growing, and that growth means we need to provide not just more opportunities to play, but more ways to play. We view Pioneer as an additive. And then I will read off the sets here that we have for Pioneer. That is going to include Turn to Ravnica, Gatecrash, Dragon's Maze, Magic 2014 Core Set, Theros, Born of the Gods, Journey to Nyx, Magic 2015 Core Set, Khans of Tarkir, Fate Reforged, Dragons of Tarkir, Magic Origins, Battle of Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows over Innistrad, Eldritch Mood, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, Amonkhet, Hour of Devastation, Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, Dominaria, Core Set 2019, the Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance, War of the Spark, Core Set 2020, Throne of Eldraine, and anything coming after. Now, one thing I will say before we go any further, look at cards. Stuff like Deathrite Shaman just jumped, I think, about a lot of money. I think about 10 bucks from what I heard because of this set, and it is currently illegal. The only things that are banned in Pioneer currently are the fetch lands, sorry. The fetch lands are currently banned from this format, unfortunately, but everything else is free to play. Well, not free to play, but like you're allowed to play it. So yeah, some stuff like Deathrite Shaman, which I'm sure we will see multiple bans in the future because the format is just starting and they're letting anything fly except for the fetch lands. I'm sure we'll see stuff banned, but currently there is nothing besides those fetch lands. So make sure you keep a lookout for some of those cards that you always wanted to play in Modern but couldn't. Now you might be able to play them in this if they're from Ravnica, Return to Ravnica onward. You will be able to play them, which means the prices in those cards will probably spike quite a bit because of this format. Moving on, Pioneer will utilize sets. Actually, we just talked about this, so I'm not going to talk about it again. Additionally, the initial banned list will include just 5 cards, the fetch lands. We just talked about those. We'll talk more about the BNR philosophy on Thursday, but the gist of the banning decision is as follows. Mana bases with fetch lands and shock lands are very strong and make playing 3 to 4 colors too easy. Decks can become more homogeneous, I don't know. And the format becomes more defined by how many strongest cards players can squeeze into one deck. More constraints on mana bases add diversity to the format and make decks play differently from one another. The format will be available to build and test on Magic Online starting October 23rd, which is the day this video will be released, with premiere and qualifying events starting soon thereafter. On the paper side, the format will be available for high-level play soon. Pioneer will be one of our formats with the first Players Tour series of 2020 occurring February 1st and 2nd, and February 8th and 9th. Additionally, the Players Tour Finals, the weekend of April 25th, 2020 will also utilize the format. Then, starting March 21st, some tabletop qualifying events for player tours will start using Pioneer. In the interim, I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I can read and know English, I swear. As this is a new format, we will be watching it closely as its inception and banning cards on off-cycle dates. We'll be using Magic Online for data gathering and will be willing to ban cards if they are problematic early on. Watch at Wizards_Magic and at Magic Online as well as the news section of this very website. Pioneer will have the following support on Magic Online beginning on October 23rd when the game comes up from downtime. Player lobby support on the standard or modern, i.e. super visible, including a league weekly format challenges on Sundays, but no format playoffs for 2019. PTQs on the following dates: Friday, November 1st, Friday, November 8th, Friday, November 15th, Friday, December 6th, and Saturday, December 7th. MOCS preliminary event will be run Saturday, November 23rd. The launch of a format is always an exciting time, and we can't wait to see what players think and what they will come up with. And that is going to be it for the article. So if you want to see my thoughts a bit more in depth, that will be coming out this weekend, but a couple of my thoughts right now, I think it sounds awesome. I'm a Modern player, like I said, and actually some of the decks that I create in Modern, I think actually work in this set too, which is awesome because I already have competitive decks that I can play in the format without even having to spend any money already. So that's great. I already bought the Modern decks and they work in Pioneer. Awesome. And I'm sure many of you who play Modern competitively might also have the same situation. So that is pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you want to help support the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. That is helping out the channel a ton. But we also just recently dropped some merch. Are you an Eldrazi because you're a 10 out of 10? We currently actually sold a couple order of those. So if you're one of those people, thank you very much for ordering. You're helping support the channel, and those funds are going directly into the channel's pockets to help bring you entertainment and openings. Hopefully that's what the main goal is to start opening stuff on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys' support. I will see you hopefully next weekend. Make sure you click that subscribe button and leave a comment down below what you guys think of the format. And yeah, I'll see you guys on this weekend, or maybe Friday, I don't know. Maybe if I'm excited, super excited, I'll post the video earlier. But I will see you guys later with my in-depth thoughts of the format. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys. Thanks.